Okay, we have our wet saw set up cutting some tile for this new shower, and I wanted to give some helpful tips on setting up a wet saw. So we've made this little stand out of 2x2s. It's a 2x2 frame. There's 3 pieces to it, so each side comes apart. It's just got, a couple drywall screws holding it together at the corners. The 2 sides are virtually the same. The back piece is short. It doesn't go all the way to the ground. You can kind of see it through the plastic. Then you can just take some of this thin, cheap plastic and drape it over, and it creates a little sort of 3 walls around the wet saw that that keeps all the dust that flies out from the machine. The wet saw itself is pretty good at maintaining, but it still shoots out a lot of misty, dirty water. So, okay, Devin, go ahead. We're going to put one more piece of plastic. This one's only about 4 feet wide over the top of the other plastic. And this second layer is going to droop right into the wet saw's basin here, or the catch area. And basically what will happen is 99% of the water that this thing spits out will hit this piece and go right back into the tray, back down in our drain. And we have a water hose set up from the drain that goes in here. So here's our drain bucket. Sometimes we'll have this little thing up under the wet saw in the back. Right now we're backed up against the wall, so we can't do it. So we're bringing it forward. But this dolly allows us to pull it out more easily and get to it. So they recommend that you put the water fill pump right in the tray here, but it gets all mucked up, and then your pump doesn't last very long. So what we do is we just have a separate thing of water, and as it gets empty, we just continually fill that up so that it's always clean water to the pump. And then of course the discharge comes around here, and that takes care of that. So I'm going to sneak a peek in here at our tile job real quick so you can see what we're doing. This is all getting granite. The top still gets granite. That's our little shampoo shelf that we made. The seat. The sill's going in right now. All these pieces of granite is going to match the rest of the bathroom once the vanities go in. So that's pretty much it. How to set up a wet saw in a clean environment without getting stuff everywhere.